We are born with an answer inside of us, a seed that is planted, and it grows inside of us. And you can sense from day one what this answer is. And this answer is to be a profound change and impact in this reality that we're in right now. The answer is this feeling of you are supposed to do something important. You are meant for something bigger. You feel that. I know that you do. I have felt this my entire life. And that is because this answer is seated inside of who we are. Every single one of us. You are meant to change the world. You are meant to have some kind of profound impact and purpose because we are born with this answer inside of us. It's so easy. It's so simple. That is what you're here to do. That is who you are here to be. It's what you are. You are that change. You are that profound impact. But because we have that answer inside of us, and because of what it's like to be human, and going through these veils of forgetfulness and to get so caught up in our ego selves, when we already know what the truth is, we, in our minds, create questions that we stamp on top of the answer. And then you will stamp another question on top of that, and another, and another. You could have everything in life. You could have all of the three-dimensional things that someone from an external perspective would say you've got it all. You could have great looks, you could have all the money, you could have all the girls or guys interested in you, whatever. You could have the coolest cars, great relationships. You could have all of that. And you could still find yourself asking these questions, feeling as though something is missing. We have this answer inside of us from day one. Even before day one, that's how infinite this answer is. This answer spreads through and across everything and is an ultimate consciousness kind of answer. Because of going in this three-dimensional way in this life and getting caught up in this person that we think we are, we begin to stamp more and more questions on top of that answer until it becomes quite a confusing bowl of soup. And it can leave you wondering and feeling as though something is missing. Why? Because you, inside of you, know what you are here for. You know what you want to be here for. You know you are this profound change. You can see it happening deep within your soul and your heart. And so it's so uncomfortable to then be transported into what this reality is of your life around you and see that you aren't. It can torture you. The reason why all these questions begin to kind of deteriorate and infiltrate the answer, if you will, and kind of add their own new spin on it, which that spin comes from your ego. So you start to decide and make things up, but the truth is always within you deep down, and that truth is to follow your heart. Now, I'm not trying to make some hippy-dippy video here or be all woo-woo, but I want you guys to know something that has profoundly impacted my life, and is something that as soon as it hit me, it was like this aha, like everything had been leading up to it, and yet nothing had been leading up to it. It was always there, and it's follow your heart. Listen to your heart. In our heart is the answer. The answer is to be love to all. To be that love and to be grateful. And through that gratitude, things will begin to manifest in your life, and you will be the profound change. But it's quite paradoxical, because you already are, whether you know it or not. That's the kicker, guys. Right now, you are that infinite heart space. And just because you are looking through a scope of reality that is a bunch of different questions on top of an answer. Think of it like kaleidoscope vision, right? Just because you're seeing through the scope of a question doesn't mean that the answer isn't constantly happening around you and inside of you. You are the one asking the question. So perhaps it's time to follow your heart, stop asking the question, and simply be the answer. You are the change right now. You are the profound change. You are love. You are ultimate consciousness. Listen to your heart. Listen to the answer, not the questions this guy's asking. This guy's not me. Your person, that's not you. Think of it like an avatar, right? That can kind of help make this make more sense, hopefully. So, stray away from questions. And I'm not trying to say, be ignorant here, because a lot of people will say, well, hey, if you don't question things, a lot of this is very paradoxical, because from asking the right kind of questions, you can degrade the kind of questions that are on top of the answer. And really all questions are kind of leading away from the answer, in my opinion. The answer is just the basic truth of who you are. You are profound change right now, so it's time that you be it. Why is it time that you be it? Aren't you tired of feeling like something's missing? All you have to do is realize that nothing is missing. Stop asking the question and be the answer. That feeling that you imagine of yourself in the future, perhaps being this profound change, doing something impactful, being this love, being this kind of chain butterfly effect of crazy awesomeness. You are that right now, but it will not manifest into how you see things until you realize it. You have to perceive it right now. You have to connect to it. So thanks so much for tuning in today to listen to my little ramble here. This is some pretty important stuff to me, and so I'm talking about it. And that being said, I know I will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. and thanks so much for tuning in. Bye.